Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, guys, today is Wednesday, September, December the 28th, 2022. All right, let's just jump right into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one, you know what? Because of the ending, I'm going to give it an 8. Yes, an 8. I thought about giving it a 9, but honestly, y'all showed 4 people too many. So they had Brooke Taylor on here and they are talking about, how was your Chris? They're talking about Sheila and they said, it's so nerve wracking to know that she's out there. And they both say, I double lock my doors. I have to check, I have to lock my door, then go right back and say, did I lock it? I said, exactly. Who leaves their door unlocked with Sheila on the loose? And then they started talking about, Brooke asked Taylor, how was your holiday? And she said, oh, it was good. It was a good little holiday and everything. And so then they were like, okay, you had a great holiday. That's good. Um, she said Steffi had it. It was real low key. We didn't do anything. She said, how was it with Eric? She said it was great. She said, was Eric sad because Ridge couldn't be there? And Brooke said, girl, Ridge showed up. And she said, what? And so then Taylor started going like, wait a minute, Brooke. She said, he showed up on his own accord. It was not with me. I'm still agreeing to our pack. Brooke says, and to be honest with you, right now, I'm at the stage and the age where I don't even want a relationship right now. I'm cool just living, loving on me and being by myself. And she said, okay. And so they both said, it was good for our daughters to see that we don't need a man and all that flip flopping and everything that we did, running and chasing behind Ridge. It's good that they see that we can finally let it all go. And they say, yes, we're finally being role models. And so then they give each other a hug and like, I can't believe I'm in your arm. I said, what are y'all doing? This is starting to be too much. No more scenes with these two. No more, unless they're out for some drinks or something. But this, no more. Anyways, child. So then I'm not gonna lie to you. Katie and Carter, I don't really know what happened because I was trying to get to get to some other scenes in this. So Katie and Carter are at they're somewhere. They're either at still at the office or they're at Carter's place. But anyways, they're in their they're all they changed out of their wet clothes and everything, and so they're talking. They're sitting down on the couch and they're talking, and so they're saying, man, I can't believe Sheila's still on the loose. And Carter said, didn't she break into your place one time? And she said, yes. And she said, so I'm actually grateful not to be at home because, like, she's dangerous. And then they go from there to just talking about the two of them and how she's concerned about Bill. And, he's in a really dark place and she's concerned about him. And then they start talking about, thank you so much because you just let me vent. And he says, because, I'll like you. So whatever you need. And then he says, but one thing you haven't gave me is a slow dance. So then they start slow dancing us. That's it. That's all I remember. I wasn't really trying to watch these two. This is just some filler, and it wasn't important to the storyline today. Y'all just fill the episode up. And can I also tell you, Days? Excuse me, not Days. Bold. I am tired of y'all at the end of every scene. Like y'all only have 18 minutes, right? You spend 1 minute having at the end of every scene having them just look at each other without dialogue. Use those 20 to 30 seconds for dialogue, please. I need to hear some words instead of just looking at each other. So then, child, we go over here, and I said, yeah, because everybody was y'all were in the comments talking about, maybe it's a Deacon and a Bill mask. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Bill is there to help. Bill couldn't have possibly turned, but baby, Bill said, we're not calling the police because Stephanie's like, oh my God, Bill, you're here. Thank God. We need to call the police on Sheila. He says, she says Sheila's alive and she's here and all that. And Bill says, I know. And the way he said it, Steffi looked up like, excuse me. And then she said, we need to call the police. And he says, no one's calling the police. And I said, Bill, what you about to do? Like I for a second there, I said, you want to kill her and bury her? And Bill said, girl, no. I said, well, what are you trying to do? Because I know Bill does not like Sheila. You know what I mean? So then Finn and all them are like, what's going on? And Sheila turns and she looks and she got this smirk on her face. I said, oh Lord, she done got to Bill. And he says, everyone needs a second chance. And I said, oh gosh, she done got to him, child. And Steffi said, what are you talking about? In some kind of way, Finn went ahead and let Sheila go. I said, why you keep letting this woman go? And so he go over there towards Steffi, right? And Bill talking to them, and he said, everyone needs a second chance. And if anybody knows that, it's me, because I've done many things that I have had to get a second chance. And then they said, Bill, what's going on here? Why are you talking like that? And so I'm about to paraphrase all this. Y'all know how we do. And so Bill starts telling them about, listen, I've been trying to be a good guy. I've been trying to be the person who's helped, who was a nice guy who, turned over a new leaf. And Finn says, yeah, because you helped my mom when Sheila had me. You took me on your jet and flew me out to Monte Carlo so that I could be with Steffi. You were our main champion. You know Sheila shot me and she shot Steffi, and you helped us out. Like, you did everything. You were a good guy. What is this? And Bill said, yeah, but what did being a good guy get me? He said, Katie has turned her back on me. Brooke has turned her back on me. And then he looked at Steffi. He said, it started with you. I said, wait a minute. What's going on? He said, I gave all this love, and he said, but I'm not going to even, say anything about it, because he said, I'm lonely and I'm hurt. He said, but I deserve it, because all I did, I hurt people. I cheated. I lied. I did what I did. So I understand why y'all turned your back on me. But at the end of the day, I'm lonely and alone. And she understands that. And then Sheila went and put her head on Bill's shoulder. And Steffi said, what the hell is happening? I said, I'm with you, Steffi. I am with you. Now, I halfway like Steffi. But baby, what is y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And Steffi said, Bill, you have lost your mind. You are crazy if you think turning towards Sheila in this weird, lonely relationship y'all got going on. I don't know what it is, but we're calling the police because she's hurt us, and we're not going to stand for this. So then Sheila started talking, and she started telling them, listen, he understands what lonely is like. And if there's anybody who's not going to judge him. And then Bill chimes in and he says, yes, I need someone who's going to accept me for me and not judge me. Now, I be telling y'all all the time, these soap stars need to be with somebody who is these soap characters need to be with someone who is not going to judge them. I say it with over at Days of Our Lives. I said, that's why Xander can't be with Sarah. He can't be the man she wants. And Bill and I've been telling y'all that I think Sheila should be with a man that can accept this, all of this about her. And Bill said Sheila would accept him. If he do some bad things, she'll be like, yeah, it is what it is. It's whatever. And he want to be with a woman like that. And Steffi said, Bill, I understand you're lonely and I understand you hurt, but you need to snap out of it. This woman is crazy. She shot us. And Finn is like, she shot us. And then Sheila tells Bill, because Steffi pulls up Finn's shirt, right? His and she shows them where Sheila shot. When did Finn put on that shirt? Anyways, she shows him where Sheila shot him. Look, he has a bullet wound for the rest of his life, a scar to remind him what she did. Baby, Sheila told Bill, turn. And Bill turned around. I said, what, is she brainwashed him? What's gonna happen here? Baby, she pulled up that shirt and she said, I see another bullet wound. And Steffi's eyes grow big. And I said, oh my God. And Finn said, Steffi, what's going on? What is she talking about? Because he said she wasn't Finn isn't the only one who got shot. He's not the only, you and Finn are not the only ones with bullet wounds. Then Bill turned around and Steffi said, you wouldn't. And Finn says, Steffi, what are they talking about? What's happening? What's going on? And then Bill said, I kept it a secret. Your mom shot me and I never told. And I kept that a secret. So Sheila, you're not going to call the police on Sheila. And because Steffi is like, no, we're calling the police. She's going to be in jail. She's going to spend her life in jail. He said, well, if you call the police, if you tell, I'll tell. And so I said, well, Sheila, work this one out. You worked that one out, girl. You said, I need somebody like Deacon can't help me like Bill can help me. And she went over there and saw Bill was lonely because Sheila, she gonna work on them, that loneliness and that fear and that hurt. She's a manipulator, master manipulator on that. And she got to Bill. And so they're at a standoff right now. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, that was the bold and the beautiful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will be going live on Friday, December the 30th, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 on the West Coast. Please join me. It's the last live of the year, because normally I'd like to do lives every 2 weeks. But since it's the last live of the year, I know I did one Friday, but I'll do one just to close out the year with it. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.